Hi guys, Omar with Overlanding Just Cause, and in a few minutes, Mason lives in California. He's gonna call, and we're gonna do a walk around of his rig. So what's up, Mason? How you been?
Good, good. I'm uh, I'm just chilling. I'm in college right now, so you know, I had a couple friends over last night, but other than that, pretty easy, pretty simple. Couple last days.
Nice. You said you're a senior in college.
Yep, I'm a senior. Yeah, I'll be graduating after this year.
Cool, man. What are you majoring in?
General social studies with the concentration in applied economics, business, and society. So
Nice, nice.
I'm
That's
hoping it's well-rounded enough to land me some sort of job.
yeah. There you go. Good, man.
And anyway, I got the vehicle right here in front
Oh
of me.
yeah, beautiful.
So yeah, I bought it about 2 years ago with 55,000 miles. I think it's sitting around like 72,000 right now.
Okay.
Uh,
What year is it?
2006. It's a
Oh,
3.7 liter V6,
okay,
so not
nice.
the V8.
Right.
But one thing here that I think that a lot of other vehicles don't have, the Commanders, is the two-tone hood
Yeah, I haven't seen that.
on top. And I feel like a lot too many people notice it when they're just driving in it, and when they see it. But until I point it out,
Do you think it came from the factory that way, or did someone like the prior owner maybe did that?
I'm guessing it was the prior owner
Okay.
because yeah, I'll show you on the inside. There's like a tiny bit of like overspray up here. I don't know if you can see that.
No, no, I can't really tell. But yeah,
Well,
that would make sense.
yeah, it's a little spray, so that would make sense if it was that. But yeah, so
Nice.
I haven't done too much. I just put on some new tires. These are the rims that came with it. Sorry, hold up. So yeah, these are the rims that came with it that the other guy got. Hold on. But I put on some night lights.
Yep, some ditch lights.
Exactly.
Yep.
I put on that roof rack right there, and then it was just my birthday not too long ago.
Nice.
So
Happy
I got
belated.
this. Thank you. So I just got this awning. It's a nice little cheap Amazon one. I'm yet to take it out.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
it's nice going out, so we'll have to
Nice.
see how it works.
Nice, dude.
Inside, it's all pretty standard. I got the little flip here for my light bar.
Okay, yeah.
And then the previous owner put in an Apple CarPlay. Sorry, this like sunlight.
Yeah, no worries.
But yeah, the previous owner I put in an Apple CarPlay, so that's really nice.
Awesome. And
So
how
I
does
connected.
how does that work for you? Does it connect pretty quick? Does it stay connected?
Oh yeah, I mean, so I just have it going here with the cord, and I just plug it into my phone, and it stays connected fine. No issues with that. The screen is it's pretty small, but it honestly suffices. It's good enough.
Right.
I'm trying to think if there's anything else in here. Oh yeah, so I also have my rear view mirror is one of those that you like plug it in right here. Although
Right.
I just use the regular standard, but it has like a built-in camera with it, rear and back.
Yeah. I have one of those in mine. I have. I think it's called the Wolf Box.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's pretty cool.
The one annoying part is that I'm not able to open up my
Correct. I know.
thing right here. So the previous owner had put this.
Oh, nice.
Just kind of like it's a little just piece of plastic with a little tint to it.
Right.
To hopefully help, but the actual roof hangs over far enough that it's not really a problem.
Right. Well, at least something's better than nothing. But you're right, man. That visor, it's annoying that I can't pull it down because the Wolf Box is so wide.
Seriously, yeah. But I'm like 6'1", so it really ends up not being too much of a problem.
Right.
Yeah, I'm trying to think what else I got in here. Well, the main reason I left that comment on your video was because, so this is my setup I have here.
Okay.
And I know you're saying as you're wanting to leave in the rear seats there, not the third layer, but just the second one.
Yeah.
And still, because this is my primary vehicle, so I use it for daily driving, like getting groceries and stuff like that.
Right.
So the idea is that, so I could flip down all the seats and then just lay like this.
Nice.
So my dad and I built this right here. It's got a couple layers of like carpet underneath, or like foam, and then just this piece of carpet underneath. or over top. I have this out. Usually this isn't out, but it's just my sleeping pad since I'm going tonight.
Right.
But it just lays out, and you know.
And is it pretty level?
Oh yeah.
Okay.
It's level. It's level enough. I mean, I've only done day camping trips, so nothing longer than like one night.
Hmm.
But for that time, I mean, it's been fine. My girlfriend and I have both slept in here at one point, and it was more than enough room. But yeah, so the cool thing about this, what we wanted to do is we wanted to also utilize the space underneath. So it sits on top of the toolbox here, but then underneath I have a bunch of goodies. I have other sleeping pads, camping chairs, sleeping bag, emergency kit,
Right.
all the normal stuff. But so the hard part with this was, or like the part that I think that not too many people understand, is that like you kind of had to like taper it. You can kind of see like it
Right.
fades off a little,
Right.
so that it would fit right here. But
Awesome.
I think we got the fit dialed in pretty good, and I feel like the end product is exactly what I had wanted.
Nice. Now, do you? I'm confused. Do you still have the third row seats in?
No, I do not.
Okay.
So
Okay. Good.
the
Good.
third row is taken out. So
Right,
like
right.
underneath those is like where the
Right.
rows are.
So you have all that space because of that. Nice. Okay.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah. So the idea is since those were taken out, I actually never got them when I bought the vehicle.
Oh, okay. Okay.
But since those were taken out, I had the extra space, and especially with this, I was like, I don't want to not be able to utilize that. So just added this,
Yep.
so you can pull it up and down, and yeah, I think it works pretty perfectly.
Yeah, and you brought the platform up to the seats. I like it. Well, one issue that I had, because I tried that, and like leaving the third row in and then bringing down the second row, it's pretty level. Um, but one thing that I didn't like was I couldn't sit up. So when I go
Yeah.
camping and if it's raining and I just want to go inside, for the night or whatever and watch a show or just hang out,
Yeah,
it's like I'm kind of scrouched down.
I know what you mean. Yeah,
Yeah.
I like I said, I'm like 6', 6'1", so I get the same problem.
Right.
But for me, it's honestly not too big of a deal. I mean,
Yeah.
especially if I'm only going for like a night or two.
Right.
But I understand. I mean, if it's like a trip, like a week-long trip or something like that, I feel like that could get annoying.
Yeah. Nice. Now, when you go camping, do you have like a little fridge or do you bring a cooler? Where does all that go at the end of the night when it's time to go to sleep?
So usually what I've done is put everything up just in the front,
Okay.
in like the passenger seat or in my seat, the driver's seat. Usually what I'll do is I'll put the stuff in, and I'll scooch them forward as far as I can go, the
Yep.
seats, just to give myself maximum room here. And then oftentimes, I mean, what I usually have done in the past is, since there's been, I'll put like maybe a couple things right here just to give myself like a little extra room with
Yep.
the seats fully forward. I have a little extra, bed space, and then put the pillow right here. Although I think when I'm going next time, I'm gonna sleep head that way, feet this way, so my feet will just be sticking through the middle. But
Right.
yeah, usually I don't really go for long enough that I need like a cooler or something like that, or a fridge fully.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, this does the job just for a couple night or two.
Yeah. That's awesome. That's
Thank
awesome,
you.
man. I like it a lot. And you said it only has 77,000 miles on it?
No, 72,000. It's
Wow.
not much.
Yeah,
I
not
don't know.
much at
So
all.
apparently, so when I asked the previous owner that I had talked to, he said there was one previous owner before him, and then it was like an old person, and they just weren't using it or something like that. It was just sitting around, and then sold it to a dealership, and then the dealership sold it to the guy that I bought it from,
Mhm.
and the guy that I bought it from used it as a dirt jumper apparently,
Okay.
which I don't really know what that means, but
Yeah, me neither.
obviously, like, my purposes are a little bit different.
Right.
But he's the guy that put, lift on it. He's the guy that got these rims.
Yeah, nice.
I don't know. I think it's like about 2 inches, maybe the lift, 2.5,
Okay.
something like that. But yeah, so I mean, super low mileage. When I first got it, it was like 55,000.
Awesome, man.
Yeah.
And mechanically, it drives good. Or are you having any issues with it?
No, so I mean, I'm trying to think. One time I did a long drive, so I'm going up to school in Oregon, and I live in the Bay Area. My family's from there.
Mm.
So I was doing a drive, like an 8-hour drive from Eugene, Oregon to Marin County, and they, I got back. My dad's like, "Yeah, your car's leaking oil on the ground, like in our
Okay.
driveway." And I'm like,
Right.
shit. So I, so I checked it out, and I guess I just got an oil change not too long before, and I guess the guys that did it didn't screw it on tight enough.
Gosh, I don't know how many times I've heard that story, you know?
Yeah, and it was the crazy part is that it was a Jeep dealership.
Oh, jeez.
And so what I did is I just by hand screwed it on,
Yep.
and that it ended up being fine. And obviously I didn't go back there again.
Right.
Yeah, but I mean, other than that, I'm trying to think. I mean, I guess one other issue is that the little spray nozzle on the driver's side, it needs to be repaired.
Yep.
I don't know what the issue is. I think just like the connection between the waterway like down there, like a little pipe, and then this is messed up because
yeah.
when I try spraying it, like a little, like it'll ooze out like the side right here, but it just won't go fully, actually where I need it.
Well, I wonder if it's that plastic piece, if maybe there's dirt and grime and it won't spit out, so that's why it's oozing.
Yeah, maybe.
You know what's funny, Mason, is when I first got my Commander, the driver's side was damaged, and I was washing it one day, and it just totally popped off. I went to AutoZone, and for one little plastic piece for just the driver's side, $80.
Wow.
Yeah, I was like,
That's crazy.
okay, I'll buy it, I guess, because I need to. But it's been there 6 years, and it's lasted. So
Okay, well, $80 well spent then.
yeah, absolutely.
One other thing actually was, and maybe you've had a similar issue because I've seen on forums and stuff similar issues, but the like the rooftop sunroof here will end up like leaking into the cabin, and it goes down the A pillar.
Yep.
And then ends up down here. And I did some work. I took off all these pieces, got to like the little grommet that it's supposed to filter through and down to the ground, and I mean, it's a simple fix. I literally just had to cut it a little bit wider.
Yep, exactly the same thing I did.
Yeah, which is, I mean, it's funny because so many people have had that issue that I've seen online, and yet no one, like somehow that was from the factory how it was.
Right. Yep.
But yeah,
the grommet is so small at the end that after a few years it gets clogged up. So,
exactly.
Yeah.
And I don't know if the previous owner had done anything with it, but it didn't seem like he did because, obviously it wasn't clipped yet.
Nice.
But yeah,
I like it, man. It's a nice.
Thank you.
Those look like aftermarket front headlights.
Honestly, I'm not too sure.
Yeah.
I put on any like headlights or anything like that. I was actually thinking maybe about getting halos, but I feel like that's more of like a modern car thing.
Yeah. The headlights almost look smoked. That's the only reason. Maybe it's just the angle and the sunlight that I'm seeing it at, but
yeah,
they look good
I mean,
for being a 17-year-old truck or whatever.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
I mean, this thing's like, I just turned 21 and this thing's like 18 years old.
Right.
It's crazy.
Yeah.
It's like as old as my sister.
Well, hey, man, as long as it keeps driving and it's got low miles, so you got a lot of life ahead of it. Because mine's at 179, so
Yeah.
it's still running strong.
Yeah, well, I mean, I would be happy if mine made it that far. Obviously Jeeps aren't really known for their reliability.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. So I'm hoping that it can last a little bit longer than, where yours is at, but it sounds like yours is going strong, so that's good.
Yeah. Well, thanks, man. Thanks for the walk around. And you said you're good with me posting this on the channel, right?
Yeah, no problem.
Cool, man. I figured maybe it'll be a cool thing to like get other people to show their rig around, so you'll be the first.
For sure. I would love to watch other people do that too.
Yeah.
Get some ideas, hopefully.
Yeah, exactly. Well, thanks, man. Good luck to you in college, and good luck to the Commander.
Thank you. All right. You have a good rest of your day.
All right, brother. Have fun this weekend on your trip.
All right.
Yes, sir. Now, Mason contacted me probably a couple weeks ago, said, hey, saw your channel, saw what you did with your Commander. Can I show you mine? And I was like, you know what? Let's do a FaceTime. Do you mind if I record it? We'll show the world. And so he agreed to it. It ended up being cool, which gave me the idea that if anybody else did something to to their commander that you haven't seen and it's different, or you just want to show it off, hit me up, go to my channel, find my email address. I'll leave it in the link below, and just email me. We'll exchange numbers. We'll set a time. And Mason and I mean, it took 10 minutes to just walk around. He talked about his rig and how he came about finding it and what he uses it for and all that good stuff. So if you want to do the same, contact me and we'll make it happen, guys. We'll show the world your commander. Well, I hope you enjoyed the video, and if you have any questions, leave them in the comments. And if there are questions that I can't answer because they're Mason specific, then I'll just contact him, ask him the question, and I'll make sure I post it back. All right, you guys take care, and I'll see you on the next video.